How's it going, everyone? So as you know, yesterday was Easter. Hope you had a happy Easter, by the way. Now I'm trying to figure out the best way to really approach this without coming off like a complete and total jerk. Because there's a part of me that thinks that this is so absurd. And usually when confronted with things that are that is ridiculous, it's very difficult for me to not clown it. But I'm going to do the best I can, and you guys can let me know in the comments if I succeeded. So the whole day yesterday, when I was surfing online, Facebooking, YouTubing, G+ing, and all of that stuff, I didn't feel the need to share any anti-Easter memes or talk any shit to Christians about their holiday, because frankly, I'm at the point where I don't give a fuck enough about it to do it. But I don't begrudge anybody else that does it. Do what you want. But I saw a couple of comments on Facebook that I thought was kind of interesting and a bit humorous. Please forgive me because I'm really trying to parse my words here. Apparently, these believers were seeing quite a bit of that in their newsfeed, and it was distressing to them. Or maybe distressing is too harsh of a word. I'm just saying it was an annoyance. Let's say that to them. They were annoyed by it enough to comment on it, you know? And it's like, I found it funny because let's really talk about this. In the course of your everyday life, outside of the internet, when you're on your way to work, when you're conversing with coworkers, when you're going out to some event with your family, taking in a movie, or watching TV, how often are you really confronted with an atheistic opinion? How often is it brought up in a conversation outside of the internet? If you're honest and not, trying to be a jerk yourself, you have to admit, not very often at all. So this one little area that you are active in, you happen to see it more so than any place else. Because very few people are walking around with atheistic themed t-shirts or confronting you on your belief system outside of the internet. Now, if I was to get on here and complain that from time to time, especially on Sundays, when I'm watching TV and scrolling through the channels, there's some televangelists on there spewing what I consider to be bullshit. Complete and total bullshit. Right? The first thing that will be told to me, rightfully so, is, dude, just change the channel. Go watch something else. Why are you complaining about that? You have complete control over that. You don't have to listen to that content, watch that content, or engage with it in any way. Just turn the fucking channel. So why isn't that the option for believers online? When you see something that doesn't particularly tickle your fancy, scroll past it. Get away from it. You don't have to engage it. Why let it ruin your day? Why let it piss you off? For what purpose? And if you are a believer in Jesus, let Jesus be your guide. Let him calm your soul or your spirit. Now, I know that was a jerk thing to say, but you get what I'm saying. What I would ask, though, for believers, any believers that watch this, is that Remove the veil of entitlement and privilege from your eyes and see the reality. Here's the reality. Outside of the internet, guess what non-believers see all of the time? Think about it. News programs mention it. We watch political debates or whatever. That's brought up. In everyday conversation, people are God this and God bless me with the job and this, that, and other. On my Facebook feed, I see it from those people that are in my family that I'm still connected with, as well as friends that I have that I love dearly that are religious. I see it all the time. God bless me with this. God help me with this. And I see it all of the time. And guess what I do? I scroll past it. I don't engage with it. It doesn't ruin my day. It doesn't fuck with me like that. It doesn't rent space in my head. So why would seeing that any kind of atheistic thought or opinion expressed in a meme or a post or something, why would that do that to you when that is truthfully the only place where you probably see that, where you're probably confronted with that? So come on, man, like seriously, give me a break. You live in a society where the very money that we spend to pay our bills, to buy new appliances and go to the movies and all that other good shit, the very money that we use confirms your belief with the in God we trust thing. Subtle stuff like that non-believers see all the fucking time. You can't even begin to compare a couple of Facebook posts, a couple of Facebook memes. You can't even begin to compare that with all of the God talk that a non-believer sees and hears every day outside of the internet and on the internet. So what I would just ask is, the next time you see something like that, do what I do. You don't like the sentiment of the meme or the post? Scroll past it. Go find something else to do. But don't whine about it, because it kind of makes you seem silly.